Hi everyone, this will be a video about opening the chest to ease our breathing. So let's get started. First we warm up the upper body a bit. So start stretching upwards with one arm and downwards with the same. So one side is stretching, the other is loose. With an inhale, stretch upwards. Exhale middle, inhale other side. Exhale middle, inhale other side. And do this a few times to the rhythm of your breathing. You should feel the stretch all the way here from the start of your pelvis. Try to reach the ceiling. And slowly stop. Stretch with both hands. And come up to tiptoes. You may need to balance a bit. And slowly let back your heels on the mat, but keep the ribcage high up in the air. Keep stretching upwards as you lower your heels and slowly lower the hands. Keep the ribcage high up and arrive in a very long position. Now bend the knees slightly. Link the hands behind the back. Elevate the hands high up as much as it's comfortable. With an exhale, slowly bend forward. And just be here a little. You can even move into it a bit. And with a long inhale, start to come up vertebrae by vertebrae and try to rotate upwards towards the ceiling, the chest, and breathe behind the collarbones. With every inhale, try to lift off the collarbones from the chest. And relax. Relax the arms a bit. And slowly arrive into hands and knees. We will warm up the spine with some spine wave. So with an exhale, vertebrae by vertebrae, round your back. And with an inhale, make an arch and stretch forwards with the chest. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, do the opposite. And do this a few times. Try to create a continuous, smooth movement in the spine. And slowly start moving forward and backward. Inhale, move a bit forward. Exhale, move a bit backwards. And with the next exhale, arrive into this pose. Slightly open up the knees. Put together the toes. And stretch forward with the palms and backwards with the pelvis. Try to push down your palms and push them away from you while you stretch backwards with the pelvis. Breathe through the rib cage. And slowly move with your palms to one of your sides. And breathe through the stretching side. Every inhale you take, you should feel the space. You should feel a little bit of space is created between your ribs. Slowly move back to the middle and the other side. Push down your palm, which is on your stretching side, and push it away from you. Every inhale, try to create space between your ribs. Your breathing should be calm and slow. And slowly come back to the middle. Slowly come up back to hands and knees. And slowly stand up. Now that our upper body a bit warmed up, let's warm up it even more. Find the wall. You should put your hand around shoulder height, palms facing down. You face towards, you face forwards, and you try to get under your arm, try to rotate towards the middle of the room and get to the other side. Try to continuously push your arm into the wall and away from you, and slowly get back to the where you started. And do this a few times. You can make this exercise a bit more difficult if you keep your arm all the way closed, but pay attention not to put too much stress on your lower back. So your lower back, your waist, should be comfortable at all times. If you need to, just bend the elbow and it will be more easy like that. You can also make this more difficult if you use less steps. So if you use one step, it will be more difficult. Now slowly stop as your arm is above your head. I will show it this direction first so you can see it better on the video. So right now your arm is above your head. Step a bit closer to the wall. Put the other hand on the wall too, and slowly start to push away the wall from you. So push your side and pelvis away from the wall. Be mindful not to face your chest towards the floor, rather open it up, face it towards the ceiling. You should feel quite a nice stretch in the side. And slowly relax. Do a sigh and relax a bit. And other hand. So put it again, fingers facing down, and start to go under your arm to the other side and again backwards. Bend the elbow as much as it's needed for you. If you can keep your elbow straight, that means your shoulders are open very much. If this is the first time you're doing this exercise, then feel free to bend the elbow so it's comfortable and it's fun. Now slowly stop with the arm being above your head. Step a bit closer, close the legs, put the other hand on the wall and slowly start pushing away the wall from you. Try to rotate your chest slightly towards the ceiling. And breathe through the side. You should feel the side stretching from the pelvis all the way to the arm. And slowly relax. Move your arms a bit. Take a deep breath, exhale through the nose, sigh. This was one part of the warm-up. Now we will stretch the chest muscles. First the big and then the small. So I will rotate the mat so you can see it better maybe. Place yourself on the mat or on the ground, stomach facing down. Stretch around 45 degrees with the right hand forward. Face the index and the thumb towards the ground. Try to keep your shoulder on the ground and slowly start to rotate the body. Lift the left leg and over the right. And try to keep your shoulder on the ground and try to breathe into the area that is stretching. You should be here at least 5 long breaths. And slowly rotate it backwards. And other hand. Place it around 45 degrees, stretch far away, put down your shoulder and try to rotate over your right leg, over the left, and try to keep your shoulder on the ground. If this is very easy for you, then you can even, with the pelvis, you can move yourself a bit more into the opposite direction. And if it's too easy for you, you can stretch upwards with the other hand or behind your back. And you can even rotate the legs upwards. Breathe through the stretching area. And slowly come back to the middle. And rest a bit. This was the big chest muscle. Pectineus major. Now onto the small one. It will be the same practice, almost. Stretch diagonal with the arm, but this time bend the elbow into 90 degrees. So in perpendicular angle, push down your hand and all the way, all through the exercise, try to pull it downwards. So this time, place down your arm, push into, try to pull it down, and slowly lift the left leg and over the right. This time, your shoulder will probably elevate from the ground, which is fine here. And again, work with the breathing. Try to breathe under the area that is stretching. And slowly move back to the middle. And other arm. You can always move yourself to the opposite side of the mat, so your elbow is on the mat and it's not hurting because the ground is too hard. So bend the elbow, push down the arm and try to pull it down, and slowly rotate the right leg over the left. Breathe through the stretching area. And don't try too hard. You should create a stretch, but also it should be comfortable. So don't go all the way don't force it. It should feel comfortable. But still, you should feel that you're doing something. And slowly move back to the middle. And get up. Just a bit into knees on the ground, and just relax your arms a bit. We will now stretch I don't know in English, latissimus dorsi. Put right, it's the big back muscle, or the wide back muscle. Put the right arm in front of your right knee, and left arm far away. Stretch far away with the left. All the way through the exercise, push down the left arm and away from you. With the right arm, you push and you pull. So you try to pull the mat between the two arms. And you work with the breathing. With the inhale, you round the back and you push yourself into the stretching side. With the exhale, you relax. Inhale. Round the back, push yourself into the side, that's stretching. Exhale, relax. And keep doing this for a few breaths. All the way, push the left arm into the mat and try to push it far away from you. And with your right arm, you pull it down. And slowly come back to the middle. So if you do this exercise for the first time, it may feel very intense. You should make it as intense as it's comfortable for you. Other side. Put left hand close to the knee, right hand far away, the edge of your right hand, push it down into the mat and far away from you. And with the inhale, round your back all the way from the pelvis and into the side. Push yourself into your stretching side. And with the exhale, relax. Inhale, round your back, push it into the side, and exhale, relax. Do this in your own breathing rhythm. All the way. Try to pull the mattress apart or the ground with the hands. And slowly stop, come back up. Should move your shoulders a bit. And one last exercise, be on one knee. The other, put it in an angle. Stretch upwards with the left hand, or the hand that knee is down. Stretch far away and move it a bit across the head diagonal. Push your pelvis to the side a bit, but be mindful not to bring it down in front. Rather, you should activate the buttocks and tilt the pelvis a bit backwards, so you create a stronger stretch on the side. And slowly come back down, and other side. Tilt the pelvis backwards, activate the right buttocks, stretch upwards, high up with the arm that is on the same side as the knee, and a bit across, and push, create an arch in the side. And slowly come back down. Bring your pelvis back, stretch forwards with the arms, and just breathe a bit. You can even put down your elbows and just let yourself rest a bit. And slowly lift your head. Find a pillow, or you can just sit on the ground. We won't be there long. Place yourself in a comfortable sitting, or you can even practice it while standing up. It's completely fine. If you're sitting, be mindful that the body is straight. Stretch a bit upwards with the top of your head. Rotate the shoulders a bit back and down. Palms facing upwards. Close your eyes and just observe your breathing. Observe how does it feel to breathe right now. And slowly open your eyes. And that was all. If you also practice cold shower or cold bath, now is a good time. And if you do breathing techniques before, now is a good time to do those. And then have the shower if you practice that as well. Thank you for practicing with me. Have a nice day.